Now, welcome to the head office of the Movement for Change. This morning, our mission here is very simple. My name is Solomon Osu. I'm a member of the Movement for Change. There have been a plethora of issues confronting the nation Ghana. And all of you remember that the Movement for Change took active part in the last elections. And so matters that has to deal with the economy of this country and the general governance structure of this country is very much dear to our hearts. And it is upon this reason that we have decided to invite you here this morning to let you understand the position of the Movement for Change, so that Ghanaians will know that indeed there is always alternatives to whatever is happening. We are gathered here meeting all the leaders of the Movement for Change. At appropriate time we mention their names. But without going further, I would call upon the spokesperson of the Movement for Change, lawyer Ambrapia Dankwa, who will deliver our message to the press. I would entreat all media houses and journalists gathered here to pay close attention to the thematic areas that you will be diving into, so that the stories that will come out will focus on these areas. Without much ado, let's welcome lawyer Apia Dankwa to take over.
The unprecedented supermajority in Parliament gained by the NDC, without doubt, signaled the potential imbalance in the architecture of power in Parliament. Very much different from the dynamics of the hand Parliament under the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Be that as it may, the nature of hostilities and rancorous conduct that has so far characterized parliamentary proceedings, including but not limited to the vetting of political appointees, must be a source of concern for all those who have a genuine interest in safeguarding our democratic credentials. While it is expected that the minority in Parliament, led by the MPP, will hold the majority, by extension, the ruling government, to account, which to a large extent they seem to be doing with some admiration, it is important that they do so without grandstanding and a disruptive posture. Democracy is not all about disagreement. It is essentially about agreeing to disagree. The majority, on the other hand, must exercise their superpower with discretion and demonstrate full commitment to the principles of accountability and transparency. 2, on appointments to key positions in government and the public sector, the president must be commended for living up to his commitment to establish a new government. Reducing the number of ministerial appointments to a maximum of 60 is without doubt a significant policy shift and a potential game changer, particularly in terms of its signaling effect and impact. The reduction in the number of ministries and consolidation of same must result in further cuts in public expenditure. In addition, the quality of appointments made so far, to a large extent, demonstrates a commitment to infuse new energy, dynamism, efficiency, and innovation in government business. The era of Team B seems to be over. Our hope, though, is for the new appointments not to be obsessed with the trappings and arrogance of power, which will consign them to the same fate as faced by some of their predecessors. It is also worth mentioning that the delicate balance of maintaining both regional and gender balance in appointment has to a large extent been achieved, albeit with room for further improvement. Furthermore, the speed with which the appointment has been made from a historical context is worthy of commendation. 3, corruption. The canker of corruption is without doubt one of the significant challenges confronting our nation. all governments in our recent history as a nation have spoken with fervor about stamping out corruption. And yet, as a people, we have made very little progress in dealing substantively with the problem of corruption. It is against this background that we must evaluate the efforts by the current government in combating the scourge of corruption. By
yes, we are reconfirming or confirming our proposal to get into the company. Say, yeah, by the email the free. See the minimum be 1%. Now, we show more 1%. So we share revenue in 2023. That's the data available. It's a levy MI just about 1.1 billion Ghana cedis. And I propose say gap now a debate banner. Yefa VAT in 15 and go 17. That's VAT in so 2023 MI 14.4 billion cedis. Until say we levy free now the VAT in the bar. We additional revenue. Now there's a say so a month for Huchie in Huchie because a two a bit more a regressive in the economies in the become. And now say the bar and bois or minor and development because one ultimate jodo we say almost tiana a kakrebi. Then I'm saying about air consumption tax. Need general and yet then it is said we introduce levy bia for me bypass the payment. Secondly, so we muswa you can say some no a month for Benya GDA or President Buemo, this or Bosha Ocean, put me this was. And here there were firm conventions that said, from my penny tier, you said, our 2 pounds for in the clear only. Vet said, we live there free. A bebo, they are tossing so governor can a bit me affiliate with your strategic review of the tax system and a tax regime. Economics ready be nuisance tax in the Kankai, and yet you live in court. Talk be or ha for the bar, M1 or minor productivity. It is only film now the way bar to say party bar, Lady General, and yet the and also needs the letters and Crawford, a bell almost because the one called baby, a Jibata, Cotadia, and I send the Suluka, in my real tear grassy, or no mobile money or yebi, or ya nothing, but I won't go baby, yet Jibata, Cotadia now, or I say, or ya in pattern.